Hi guys, and welcome back for another YouTube video. Of course, Devil here, and once again we're going to play some BeamNG Drive with a few more cars that I have made using automation. Starting with this car, the Royal GT. See if that camera didn't quite go inside the car, but I have been working pretty hard on my interiors. Some of the cars did work, some didn't, and we're on the BeamNG Top Gear test track. So this is the first car that I've built. Let's go for a drive. You're just going to pretend all the tyres are there and everything. Yeah, that would have been an accident. So there would be tyres sitting there, but all good. So yeah, I wanted to go for something more old school. I think I've got a V10 engine sitting in that beast, and I think I did an alright job. My design started getting better at this point from my last video. So let's move on to the next car. I was on this list, going through them all. And the next one is my crack at a luxury car. I got a mod for automation, and I think the body design wasn't half bad. I tried adding fins to the back of it. So this is my Lux. Oh, alrighty, that's not a bad little car. I was quite happy with that, to be honest, but I ended up making another luxury car after this one, which I think I liked better. So you guys can be the judge of that. So that's my. I guess I was going for more for like the pimpmobile, the limousine kind of style. Anyway, moving along. The next car was part of a challenge. Me and Undercaner on the Utah map, we were trying to build a full drive that could go up like a step ladder type rocky cliff face. So me and him built our full drives. Unfortunately, none of us passed the test. We got to the top, but we couldn't get any further. So this is my entry. This is my full drive. Is the Bushman. That's what I called it. So I managed to get the interior into this one a little bit better. A lot of them will look the same. I started adding door cards as well, so you can have some like door handles and stuff. But there's one of my V8 versions. this is dedicated all-wheel drive, so it does get across sand and stuff very well. So I was very happy with that. And yeah, it actually tended to be a half decent 4B, just that unfortunately couldn't quite get up the staircase. I got to the top, but the last stair was just absolutely crazy, and we both of us couldn't do it. So it tended to be a draw. And then the next car I'm going to bring out was again shout out to Undercated 92. He said to me, "It's my engines, my V8 engines, like the one you just heard, sound like shit." So all right. So I knuckled down. I borrowed a few web pages, checked out settings and stuff like that. And this is my Bathurst edition. And I'll tell you what, this is probably the best sounding V8. This is a 6 litre V8, so it's naturally aspirated, and probably the best sounding V8 I've made. Did make a really semi-AK race style interior for it, and this one actually works. I was kind of happy with that. So let's have a listen, and I'll show the Bathurst edition. There she is, and I'll tell you what, I was very happy with the way that engine came out, the sound, and try not to go too batshit crazy. This is where I started toning down some of my engine designs to try and go a bit more realistic. Unfortunately, that does still put up a whopping 800 horsepower, so that is my Bathurst edition, and you will hear me reuse this engine quite a lot in a few of my cars to come. Speaking of cars, the next one I built went back into the sports car mode. Look, all these cars that I've built. So this was the next one, the GT22. So I wanted to go back into the supercar range, and I come up with this little beast, and that handles actually quite nicely. Yeah, that camera didn't quite work, hey. Oh, crap. I fell off the edge. Bad car. GT, and they are getting better at this point. My next car, I think I had a crack at a small car. This is one of two cracks I've had at actually making a smaller vehicle. And I come up with, yeah, I want to go a bit more rowdy. I think this one, didn't I? Is it this one? Hang on. No, it's not that one. Oh, that was a good little car, that. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, here we go. This one. Yeah, that other car was on a previous video. So this was the other one. I went for a smaller design. For another little rally design or something different. Or family car. And yeah, it's turbo. There's when you actually play the game in automation, you got to try and come up with a decent car and try and sell it off. So this only cost me 16 grand to export. It's a very cheap little car, this thing. It does get through the tricky maps. It's all-wheel drive. It will climb everything, so it does sound a little bit gutless. It's only got a, I think it's got an inline 3 or inline 4. I think I put a 3-cylinder in this one, actually. Try and keep costs down. So this is my inline 3 turbo. And yeah, she's full drive, this thing. That's why she's so high. Let's try and get over cliffs, mountains, sands, you name it, it will climb it. I tested it on another map. And yeah, it performed quite nicely. So despite the fact she sounds very gutless, it did the job. Alrighty, next car I built. Let's go into vehicles again. And it would be, so I was doing a Twitch stream like we did with the Winchester. Of course, that was named by Hilly Bear. Oh, Winnebear Gaming, sorry, was the name of this one. This one was the Crazy Aussie GT. So yeah, big shout out to Crazy Aussie Gaming. And the inspiration behind this car was I was trying to, being that I had a lot of Fords in the past, I wanted to try and replicate the Ford 4.2 and almost replicated a XF Falcon in the meantime. So this is the Crazy Aussie GT. So it's got the XF Falcon rear end, and I thought to myself, it kind of looks like a Cortina, almost from a Cortina style at the front. Yeah, the interior work in this one was cool, so they're kind of starting to look a bit of the same. They do change soon. This is a 4.2 inline 6. And despite some of the other cars I just showcased already, this only does this only does about 480 horsepower, and yeah, it's not a bad little skid pig. there's a Crazy Aussie GT, so shout out to Crazy Aussie Gaming, which you can find on Twitch. Alright, so the next one after this, I had a shot at making a sedan. Yeah, I've made a few sedans, but I had another crack at it. So I came out with this little beastie here, the Buzzbox, the old Crossfire. Sometimes I'm getting running out of ideas and naming cars. That's why I've been using my Twitch streamers to say, hey, look, dude, give me a name here. So that interior camera didn't work. This one's also another V8 turbo. My next vehicle is a crack at an Aussie Ute. My first Ute, which was this one here, wasn't too bad. Then I also had, where was it? I had another little Ute in there as well. Yeah, me tradesman's Utes. So, yeah, this one here, that was my next one. So out of all that, this popped out. I'm actually quite impressed with this little BC. It's only got, I think I ended up changing this into a V8 version. But this is the 6-cylinder version. Yeah, this one got a decent interior as well. Oops. This is a V6. Oops. So this is my next in the line of utes that I've been designing. Didn't go too crazy with the chrome this time, but I did make it quite nice. And front ends are starting to look a lot better than they used to. They're not looking ugly and look like they've been chasing too many parked cars. After this, I had to crack a European car, try something different. So I made my D class. This got a little bit batshit crazy, unfortunately. I went back to my old roots, and yeah, this this popped out. Again, the interior camera looked pretty good in this one. Of course, once you've developed a sexy sounding V8, you're going to have to use it again. So that's the same 6 litre V8 from the Bathurst edition that I slapped in this scene. Because I don't know, I just, first I thought, didn't know it was going to fit. But yeah, it was nicely balanced in this thing and a little bit loose in the arse end. But loves to drift, that car. Loves to drift. Alrighty. So after that, I went ahead and had a crack at another sedan. Tried something a bit different. Um, every designer was just an idea in mind. That's, yeah, we'll have a try and come up with something simple, something different. And this is my Rumble. This was named in another Twitch stream by, of course, Waynos, Mr. Wayne666, of course, on PS4. So I went for another little sedan design. Different interior this time, same seats though. Bit more sensible. Yeah, I cheated. Yeah, that one was a bit more sensible. That one's got a V6 engine in it as well, turbocharged. And yeah, that's the Rumble, named after Mr. Wayne. Thank you, Mr. Wayne, for the name of this one. Next one is my crap. I was watching NASCAR. So I was on YouTube. I was watching NASCAR and NASCAR trucks. So I decided to build my own version of the Oz truck. I went online as well, and even though you can't get the full specs, I got as close as I could to using automation settings to find a NASCAR engine. So most of the specs I could find on there, a lot of them I had to guess. So this is my little NASCAR Ute or truck, whatever they call them over there. Oh crap! Ah, that was probably the first car in this game I actually stoved. Yeah, the interior camera didn't work on that one either. Iron Devil on the roof there. That's when I found out you can put names on the windows. Whoa. So this is my, I think I should have used a longer wheelbase truck though. I think the engine's way too powerful for for the chassis. So I should have used a longer ute. But it's nice and fast though, I'll give it that. It flies. So there's my tribute to NASCAR or trucks that they use over there. What else did I make? Ah, right. So that first little sunburnt orange ute that I made, the V6. So I made the V8 version on top of that. So my second of my tradesman ute was developed. This one here. So basically the same ute, a little bit more of a modified version. and now sporting the V8 engine. So now it sounds completely different. Yeah, the interior actually camera worked in this one for a change. So this the V6 now becomes a 6-liter V8 engine. There we go. So that's what happens when you upgrade your standard cars. It's something absolutely crazy. Now, speaking of crazy, this next car, I was inspired by the Holden Tirana. So, bit of a tribute to the Holden Tirana. So, I made myself my little dingo. Same V8 engine, but yeah, I was more going for a medium car, and this is my tribute to the SLR 5000. Yeah, interior is still nothing too different. There you have it. My tribute to the Holden Tirana. That is the Camping Dingo. Not quite up to spec, unfortunately. But that is the closest I'm going to get able to get to replicate the car, and still looks really nice considering it's a online job, and yeah, my own couple of my own little touches in there as well. But yeah, nothing will definitely replace the real thing. But I had a lot of fun putting this car together. Let's have a look at my next vehicle, and what did I put together? Oh yes, how can I forget? So once again, I was looking around on automation. I didn't realize they actually have specific car sections, and I ended up making this. So I was going again once again for a respectable car, which didn't happen, and didn't realise that this thing is pretty close to a VS Statesman, a Holden VS Statesman. So this is my design, my version, and yeah, it doesn't look too bad. When we go from one Holden to another, and I've had a VS Stato, and they are a beautiful car. This one's not so batshit crazy either. Like, I think this is only 320 horsepower V6, V8, sorry. This is a 4.4 litre V8. And one car that's actually somewhat drivable. So one tribute to another. This is another nice little car that I put together. I had a lot of fun putting this together as well. Actually really enjoying Automation and BeamNG with their collaboration and some of the designs people come up with, and you basically tweak your own engines, you tweak your own bodywork, and yeah, design your own car. So that is my Campin Mentoray. That's what I've called my beast. And then yeah, no, I had a lot of fun putting this thing together. All right, up next, I had another shot building an older car. I went back to my roots and made this little beast. I had a couple of different versions of this. This is the one I was actually happy with. This is my redback. Once again, I didn't go stupid with the engine design. I kept it pretty plain, kept it simple, tried to make it look nice. Didn't go too crazy with the chrome. I don't think the interior. Oh no, the interior camera will actually work. And I actually found a mod where the steering wheel actually gives you a speed reading, which is actually kind of fun. Yeah, found some more other extra mods. So a fire extinguisher just in case, and a bit more of a posh interior. So just absolutely having a lot of fun putting these cars together and dragging across the beam and just giving them a road test. So that is my redback. Is again, front ends are looking a lot nicer, a lot more neater. Can still be aggressive, but yeah, no, they're getting really good. Now I had another shot. Where am I up to now on my list of beasts? Yeah. So then I thought, well, I haven't made a small car in a while. Like, I know it's just a few minutes on the stream, but for me it was a couple of weeks before I developed a small car, and I had a two-door hatch in mind. So this is where this came from. Another three-cylinder turbo. This is actually no, sorry. This is a Boxster 4. I used a Boxster engine this time, four-cylinder, and the camera didn't work inside again. But turn around. Again, every car I've made has the one windscreen wiper. That's part of my design tree. But this actually, I must admit, I was quite impressed with this thing. This actually sounds really good. I made it all-wheel drive again. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. So try to keep it simple again. Also, keep it nice and design. Also with the little touches as well. I don't think this sounds cute with that fucking Boxster in there. Eh? That's definitely ready for the road. Like again, all-wheel drive as well, so she's ready for off-road as well. And last but not least, my latest design, uh, which I spent a bit of time on. A lot of these cars I can spend up to 2 hours just putting together. So the rest of these are on previous videos, so you'll have to go check them out. And last but not least is my wedge tail. Again, I went for a simple, not too crazy. I think in the end this car was like 26,000 according to Automotive to actually buy if it was like a retail. So just a nice, easy, simple, and yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. Interior again, something different, a little bit more comfortable. Another car, easy to drive, and doesn't mind going sideways. So there you have it. There is my next line of cars for this video. Tell me which ones do you like, which ones you don't like. What do you reckon? Am I getting better? Am I getting worse? What do you think? Also, don't forget you can catch me on Twitch, and all my other socials are on my YouTube page. You can go check them out. And thank you everyone for having a view of this video, and hope you guys enjoyed my next designs. And I'll see you for my next video when I get my next ideas, my next brainwaves, and yeah, I had a lot of fun bringing this video to you, and also haven't spent much time on this track either. So hopefully this gives you some ideas as well. If you're an automotive or a BeamNG gamer and putting your cars together, there's lots of inspirations out there, and don't forget to put your own little tweaks on it. I'm pretty sure you have your own ideas, and yeah, there's a lot of mods out there which will like help pretty up your car a bit and make them look so much nicer. And yeah, see what you guys can come up with. I'll be sure to be watching, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching, guys, and take it easy.